hard work does not have to suck. Everything we've heard on YouTube about working hard, about grinding, about discipline, it all sucks. Try to apply things I've experimented in a span of 1 year with working hard, with working smart, with working both at the same time, and you can make that hard work fun literally today. Here are my thoughts about this. We face it every single day. Right now, I woke up, I didn't feel like it. I was super tired, I didn't have enough sleep. I thought I could force myself, but I'm waking up and filming these videos for 2 months on this exact place right after I woke up, and right now it doesn't feel like I'm struggling. It doesn't feel like nothing. I'm just doing my job and it feels awesome. Even if I feel sick, even if I feel bad, that's what I achieved. I've gone from making 1 video a week, recording 1 video for 2 hours, trying to get best moments, trying to read up from script, but testing what works on me. I came to making 4 videos a week, having just 3 hours a day. Most common problem we face is hard work slowly kills us. Sounds far-fetched, but every guy that you listen on a hard work is coping. First of all, no one can endure hard work for longer than 2 or 3 months. It goes in periods. No one works hard for the rest of his life. In singular exceptions like Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi and David Goggins are the only guys pushing for hard work. But let's be honest, bro. You're like from 18 to 25 and you feel like, you know, bro, I barely tolerate like 5 hours of work with my studies, with my gym, with my family chores, and all of that crap. Like, let's be honest, it's really hard. We're tired, let alone our work. We want to add some side hustle on top. But if you just try to shut it all down and work more, it will lead to a burnout in any way possible. To fight it, we gotta find a source. Hustle culture. We can blame hustle culture with no shame because it got a feeling when we're missing out. It got the feeling when we're respectfully resting. We're doing some wholesome stuff like hiking, like going out with our friends that are actually supportive, that you want to keep a bond with. A bad thing. Like, we all felt that. We all felt the pain when we're trying to do something out of work and we're like, but I could do work instead. But I could get more done. That's the toxic productivity, toxic hustling that is everywhere now. That trend is right there with Andrew Tate. That era is gone, but still left in your environment. You may not notice it, but everyone now tries to hustle. I see 5 people in my environment want to try some quick 10K month schemes with, faceless content. I'm gonna upload 5 shorts, get 10 million views, get monetized, and do 10 channels like that. I'm gonna explode, buddy. Everyone's talking about that, but no one's doing. And that's what the hustle culture is about. We all perceive that we work. We all think we work. We all talk about work, but we don't. It all ends on the sentence, bro, I gotta do it. Oh, bro, I gotta take the action. That's actually so bad. When you think of working 24/7, when you know you gotta work, when you're in pain, when you have to make money, and there's a pressure. Like, if you don't work, it means you're doing something useless. It means you're wasting your time. It means you're getting anxious and depressed. That's slowly and slowly killing you. It makes you feel that little stressed girl that walks past dark street. She always turns around, she checks up on everything, make sure to not die. And this is how we go about our life, thinking, bro, I could work instead. Bro, I could do this. Bro, yesterday I should have done more. Like, I'm a solopreneur, you're probably a solopreneur, and that feeling is super bad. Like, our work depends on our mood. Our work and the result just depends on how we feel and how much can we work today. It's crucial to work consistently to get main things done, and there's a better way to get your work done, the same amount as hard work, but you can make it a play. So once I realized it, they don't put no effort in their work. They're enjoying it, but it makes them money. When I saw that title, it's fun, but it makes me $3,000 a day, I was so pissed. What this dude is talking about? Come on, bro, it must be lying. I click on this video and it tells me about, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it, I don't feel I'm putting any efforts, and I'm like, stop that, Cope, you gotta work hard. You gotta work like Adonis. Oh my god, Jeffrey, you're thinking you have to do your work fun? Just look at Adonis. He works hard as fuck, and he gets feminine girl every day. Besides all of that, I've collected everything I watched, and here's the feed system, bro. Starting off with fun, effortless, irresistible, non-stop. First time I'm talking about it, I accidentally made it, but it puts everything into places. You have to make your work fun. Besides being irresistible, besides being effortless, you have to enjoy your stuff. Because if you can do your work anyways, does it even matter if you don't like it, if you don't feel like it's fun? So that's why it's on first place. But effortless. This is about, long-term thinking. If you can work anywhere, anytime, with 0 efforts, it means you're on the right track. That doesn't take you anything to just sit and work, as well as sitting on YouTube, as well as watching Korn. So that will be a no-brainer move to do something that will make us money in the future, that will free our parents, that will finally give us dream outcome from countless videos that we're watching about, digital nomads, about 10K a month from a laptop in Bali and all that stuff. It will happen, bro. It will happen. Just make your work effortless. Just make it irresistible. Like, make it a no-brainer move to sit down and work rather than do other stuff. Just feel like work is the only thing you should do and you can do and you must do. Like, it sounds toxic, but when you apply the system and when you realize, dude, actually, I don't want to do nothing rather than this shit. This shit looks more compelling and sexier and non-stop. That's also about long term. If you can do your work with no holes in it, with like plain streak of days, that means you're unstoppable. Just give a man 2 years of consistent learning in one niche and he'll get to point. Just give us time. So what is my blueprint to fun? That's probably the most important point I can make here, but delete other fun things. Let's put it like that. When you're sitting down and try and do some work, there's a YouTube video you can watch. There's TikTok shorts you can scroll. There's Instagram and girls in there that you can stare at. There's a group of your buddies waiting for you outside to go and get some beers and talk about girls in your class. There's Fortnite on your desktop. It looks right at you. Actually, today is a tournament. I can get a free skin or I can get $100 if I win this Victory Cup. Fuck, dude. And after all of those things, you plan to work? Ain't no way you're working, bro. Ain't no way you're working. That's a no-brainer move for your brain to work. Even your brain, your caveman brain from thousands and thousands of years ago, sees that those things are more enjoying. Those things get me more hormones. They get me more stimulated. Fuck work. And that's completely understandable. So first move, before doing anything else, just delete other fun things. Delete them or reduce them to a complete minimum. If you want to progress, like actually change your life in some direction, because we always feel like you're watching self-improvement videos, you're watching business videos, but we're not kind of changing. There are no significant results. There's no significant progress. So start it by actually deleting, by actually removing those things. If you're ready, just delete them right away. Delete Fortnite, delete TikTok, reduce watching YouTube to 2 hours a day. When you're eating, ghost your friends. Just don't go out with them when you know you're gonna work. I swear, bro, those strict rules will double your productivity tomorrow. If you delete them all, you will make 2 times more work. Not pulling your leg. Just try it out. Now, work is the only option. So, your brain will be forced to try to make it fun. If you want to make fun, turn on your favorite music. Just try to bind good feelings from the music to work. Just try to link them. When you do that, you will feel like, yo, bro, I want to listen to that music. I can as well work and gamify. Compete with your past self. When you go to bed, just reflect on your day. What happened? How much work did you do? And what is the exact number? Like, you did 1 script, you did 2 scripts, or you made 1 landing page, or you made 1 page from the website, whatever. Wake up, next day, try to do more. Try to do 1 page more. Try to do 1 sentence more. 1 script more. That's not important. Just try to compete with yourself. You're gamifying your experience. Like, today you gained 15 XP. Gain 16 today. Upgrade your character more. Get to the 10th level of business, of content creation, of anything faster. You'll get more rewards. Bosses will be harder. Your character is stronger. And besides all of that, it feels fucking awesome to do more. Like, the feeling of pride. The feeling of relief when you know you did more. You did almost to your potential. That's the best feeling man can imagine. Girls are not like that. Like, when boys do something to their potential, when they knew they could chill, we could rest, you know? But fuck that. We did something super productive, and something productive gets rewarded. You made your work fun. Now you gotta make it effortless. Learning also goes into that working section, because when you're learning, you're getting new ideas. You're just expanding your brain pool. That's exactly work you have to do. Where do you work? Your laptop, your PC, put it as close as possible, or be as close as possible to your laptop, to your PC. For instance, your PC is in another room and you're sleeping. There are a lot of things you need to do before you sit down and work. When it's right beside you, you just need to turn it on, go around your stuff, and when you see working PC, you know it's a sign you have to sit down and work. But when it's in another room, if someone's sleeping there, when your working station is not physically available now, that's the most resistance. So first of all, we gotta figure out physical part. Just get every work thing closer to us. I can read on my phone. Anytime I'm outside, it's always with me, because I can listen to podcasts, I can watch some lecture, I can read my book when I'm in line or something like that. It's always with me. And that's a mental exercise, but it will help you a lot, bro. When you try to reframe your work, it's not a hard job or some obligation you have to do. It's a hobby. It's the thing you chose to do. It's the thing you actually want to do. And when you try to reframe it, when you come home, you're not forcing yourself to work. You're doing your hobby. Finally, you've got some time to sit down and improve your editing skills. Finally, it's time to write a script. Be creative. Just get better as a writer. It feels a lot more fun. It's perceived not as obligation. Not at all. And when you actually relax, when you chill, when you're not super serious about that, like it's important, but you're not like super tense, you're laid back, you're doing your work, you're enjoying it. And when you're enjoying it, you're getting into flow. So you don't have to be that serious, but you will still perform. Now, you gotta make it sexy. Everything related to work must be attractive to you. Like a hot girl in a red dress. Make it comfortable. Because what I did to make my work fun. First of all, I deleted Fortnite right away. I deleted Instagram and TikTok 2 years ago, so I didn't have to. I don't watch shorts when I work. I still do when I relax, when I lay in my bed, but I don't interfere with my work. I just ghosted my friends. It just so happened that I finished my school. Our interests were different, so we just split up naturally. And I didn't have to make any like quarrel, any argument. We just split up. And that was for my good. Next up, I just stopped watching porn. I don't know why, but I felt such a strong feeling and desire to fuck real girls. And not satisfy my feeling by jerking off, but actually approaching girls and talking to them. I did all of that and straight away, I turn on my lovely music or video of my favorite YouTuber while I'm working, and I'm super laid back. I'm like chilling. When I do my shallow work, I'm super fine. It doesn't cost me nothing. And in the result, I started editing almost one video a day. When I've got 3 hours on editing, I can edit a whole fucking video a day. That's a dream for past me 6 months ago. That's almost unimaginable how I improved. I used to make one video in 3 days, in 3 or 4 days, 3 hours a day. Like that's insane. And I'm at my work effortless by just carrying my phone and my headphones. I always learn. That's why I'm just getting new ideas. I got this YouTube title because I watched some video of Matt Gray, if you know him. He's talking about one-person businesses, how to grow them, and he interviewed Hormozi and a bunch of successful entrepreneurs, but I made a rule for myself that I'm not working, I'm just creating. I'm enjoying it. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm not doing something extraordinary. I just create content, I just share with my thoughts, and for me to make my work irresistible, I made it super comfy. I made my desktop super comfy. I've got my water, constant water. I drink a lot. I have to drink 3 or 4 liters a day at least. I've got warm clothes. I close the doors. I make comfortable temperature. I watch some videos in a cozy environment just to get in the mood of working, just to get in the mood of sitting and not getting anywhere. I've got everything organized. My Chrome is here. Photoshop is there. Notion in one click. It's a no-brainer move for me to work because before I work, I warm up. I always watch YouTube. I'm getting into that state. So, and that thing alone just made me turn on my PC every time. Because I'm not turning PC to work. I'm actually turning it to watch some videos and then probably work. And there's famous productivity rule, the 5-minute rule. It was in Ali Abdal's book, Feel Good Productivity. Awesome book, bro. I've got a lot of ideas from there. If you don't feel like it, if you don't want to work, just try to turn on your PC. Just try to sit down for 5 minutes. Try to work. If it doesn't work out, you're free to go. No one's pushing you. You knew you're tired. And if you do want to work, then you just made some magic. You didn't want to work, but you just put yourself in the environment. You just made your work irresistible because you're right there. That's usually what I do. I just turn it on. I just turn my PC and go about my stuff. Like it's turning on for 10 or 15 solid minutes. While I'm doing my like chores, just getting my food and all of that. While I'm eating, I turn on Chrome. I turn on CapCut. It's right there. It's running on the background. I'm eating. I'm watching videos. And then when I'm finally in my room, like it's right there. All I have to do is just sit down, warm up, and I'm fine to work. And like, it would be stupid to not work. It feels like a hobby. I don't have to do nothing hard because it's shallow work. It's not deep work. I'm listening to my favorite YouTuber and all of those things stack on top. I don't have to work hard. I said work 1,000 times already. Fuck. And you know, I didn't get like super distinctive results that like I did 20% more of this, 30% more of that. I'm gonna experiment with that. I'm gonna give you exact papers how making work fun will make you productive on the actual blueprint with no BS. But now I do the same work. I do the same amount of work I did 2 months ago when I was working hard. Now I don't have to suffer anymore. I don't have to feel any pain. Would you like to work the same number of hours as a hard worker, but you're a fun worker? That's nothing for you. He's ripping his ass off. And in 3 months, he'll probably get burnt out. You, on the contrary, can work like that for 30 years. I'm not capping. 30 years. Same result. That's a simple fuck yes. And goddamn, I'm going for that. Last section is non-stop. That's just a synonym for consistent. And that's more about habits, about systemization. Because if you don't make it your routine, if you don't systemize it, that's just a chaos. You can't work in chaos. Approach your work as a habit first. What I've learned just yesterday. There are two philosophies of deep work or shallow work: rhythmical philosophy and bimodal philosophy. I'll try to explain it to you. I can mix up terms, but bimodal philosophy for work is when you're not doing it routinely. You're doing by these explosions of the sessions. First 3 days of the week, you work super hard. You work 10 hours a day, non-stop. It's deep work. It's concentrated. You can't be distracted and you're locked in. Next 4 days, you're chilling. You don't do any work. You recharge for the next week to do the same. So it's like this short explosions of energy, burst of creativity when you're nailing it. Rhythmical philosophy is when you do small blocks every single day for a consistent period of time. You work 7 days a week for 3 hours a day. You have a balance for that day. You work, you rest. Work in the morning, rest in the middle. Work in the evening, go to sleep. And the process repeats. There's the same amount of work done or achieved. What type of philosophy would you prefer? Routine philosophy or marathon philosophy? Like hard work. Work now, rest then philosophy. Usually bimodal one was used by great authors, great writers like Carl Jung, Albert Einstein. They all were so obsessed about their thing that they could work for 16 hours a day feeling nothing because they're just all into their shit. But then they felt super exhausted. They needed some days to recharge and they repeated it. It's not the same with traditional jobs right now. We feel obligated to do the same work every day. So it's more of a rhythmical philosophy. We need to find a balance of both. But to make your work non-stop and consistent, try to apply rhythmical one. Just try to make it a habit. First of all, of showing up every single day at the same time in the morning. All you have to do is sit down and stare at the screen for 30 minutes. It's midday. It's 3 p.m. You came after your studies from your part-time job and change your clothes and just try to sit down at your PC and stare at it for 30 minutes. Right, done. Turn it off, go and rest. Next day, you do exactly the same shit. And after 3 or 4 weeks, when you feel like you can break your leg, there's a terrible headache, or you don't feel like it, you're just sitting there and working. Because it's like not taking a shower, or it's like not shitting. We're all shitters. We're all shit. I am shit, you're shit. For him to not work is exactly like not shit. It's a habit. It's ingrained in his mind, in his routine. You gotta do exact same thing. Systemize it as fucking breathing. And then you will work for fucking hours. You will achieve anything you want. I've just made you a blueprint for working 3 or 4 hours a day, being as a complete busy, but putting 10% of effort per day. That's so powerful because I have 2 blocks per day. Deep work and shallow work. We have to actually work and put efforts on deep work because then we get ideas. I've read my script. I work for 1.5 or 2 hours. I film videos at that time. Then after everything, after my studies, after my gym, I do 1 to 3 hours of shallow work. Mostly I just edit my videos. I don't want to do nothing else rather than go and edit my videos. It's so routine for me that I forgot to do anything else but just edit. IELTS, studies, such a powerful habit because I don't know what would I do instead of those 2 blocks. I'm super consistent. I literally complete my task every single day, 350 days approximately. Put away hiking days, put away holidays, Christmas, but super fucking consistent. I hope you got something from it. If you want to work with me personally, or if you want to implement it in your own life, get the exact same result, 100% guaranteed. I'll refund your money if you don't get the same result as me. Double or triple your productivity. Click on the link below. You will be sent to my landing page, book a free call with me, and remember, you don't have to feel comfortable about it, just keep going.